just girls hanging out. I like this.
Don't you love it?
I really do. We're taking over New York.
We're taking over
And we just
New
ran
York.
into each other. I don't know if you remember, I was at Chelsea Handler's stand-up.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
That
it was
was really
backstage.
fun.
I know, I was like totally not hair makeup. I don't look like this outside. And I was like, I don't know if she knows who I am, but I was like, hi, what's up? But anyway, I saw you. You had a whole crew there as well. It was so fun.
It was really fun.
How hilarious is Chelsea Handler?
Oh my God, everyone, Sam J that opened, like it was such a fun night, and it just reminded me, like, it's one of the reasons why I moved here. I want a life. But how comedy is so important. I do. But comedy is so important, and it makes you feel so good.
Yes, it was hilarious and so fun, and she's the best big sister that's not blood related to us that we've ever had.
I know, y'all do. I knew that about that. But Halloween just happened, so what did y'all do? Did you go trick-or-treating? This is my first Halloween here.
Did you have fun?
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's a lot. It
was different. I think my kids are too polite for this city right now. They need to.
Yeah, they gotta. Well, my son,
that's good, though.
if it shows you how much he loves New York City, was a New York City rat firefighter.
That's very specific.
He was a New York City rat firefighter, and he kept, and then I was fire.
Oh my God, I love
and
that.
And a pizza.
I love that.
I was a fire pizza.
Oh, one of my daughters was an angel, or I only have one daughter.
Yeah.
My daughter was an angel. One of my kids is what I meant. It was an angel.
I know, they are angels, right?
It was very fun. I think my daughter, though, got a little overwhelmed. There was thousands of people.
It's overwhelming.
I've never done it here, and I was like, interesting. Yeah, and I had to kind of fight for my kids to get up there to get candy. It was insane.
It's a lot.
What, 2 years old, right?
She's 2. She was a kitty.
Oh.
Meow was her first word.
Oh,
so she likes dressed as herself, basically.
Okay,
and Barbara was a star cat.
What does that mean?
It's just a cat with a lot of glitter.
Oh, okay. You're a fancy cat. I like it.
Oh, there we are, and a blow up.
I love you too, because why not?
Yeah. Well, and by the way, we were in that inflatable, which is like a hamster ball.
I've done that before.
We can't move.
We got stuck.
We're large.
I can't do it because I get sick. Yeah. I get motion sickness.
It was hot.
It's harder than you think it is.
And then 2 little boys zoomed into us and they were like, y'all are slow. I know.
So is it 2? That's a fun age sometimes. Terrible 2s yet? Or?
Not yet. She's adorable.
Okay.
Well,
you might not. I didn't get terrible 2s. I got 3-nager.
Well, that's what I'm scared is that it's just delayed, and I keep saying she's perfect, and then she's going to sneak up on me. She's super joyful. Meow was her first word, but her other word is no. She's a totally unreliable narrator.
She just no.
So I'll say, like, she'll be eating watermelon, and I'll say, oh, is that watermelon? No.
She's already gaslighting her. She's already gaslighting her. Kids are the biggest
But she does it with the cutest voice.
Yeah, that's
that I applaud
gaslighting.
it. So now, 15 years from now, she's been encouraged to act like this by her mother.
Oh my gosh, I don't miss I love every age, but mine are 7 and 9 at this point, and it's like I was out trick-or-treating with them and seeing all these little kids, these little costumes. Oh,
it's very cozy.
Very dangerous, because I did not need more children. I was already a single mom. But so your boy, you have 1 boy and 2 girls, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I have a boy and a girl. That's very different.
Yeah.
Are you experiencing that?
My gosh, when Hal entered the equation, it was like, we didn't even know what to do. It was like all this boy energy that our house kind of needed.
Yeah.
You know, because it was a lot of girl things, vibes.
But boys are like Tasmanian devils.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, he leads with his head.
Yeah.
I mean, he was also a New York City rat for Halloween.
Which is kind of awesome.
Which is awesome.
The foreshadowing of that, of who he's gonna be, is pretty magical. It's like, all right, I love that.
He's not afraid to be himself, for
sure.
Yeah,
mine loves scary, and I think that's insane because he's 7.
Yeah.
But he was like, Mom, take a picture. Everything just horribly scary. He was like, take a picture, take video. I was like, why?
So we can look back over it.
I was like,
later,
Yeah, but he loves it. So wait, I want to show this photo because this is adorable. Do you remember this photo?
Wow.
Look at you. I remember those dresses with the lace on the. I have literally a church picture I took with my mom, and I'm wearing like something almost identical.
Those drop waist things,
which is
popular.
not good for girls with curves later on.
We were chubby.
You were not.
Well, we were.
What?
Not there.
Not there, but I was.
I'm like, I don't think you know what chubby is.
Was I chubby?
No.
Barbara,
you can't ask someone that. She's not going to be like, you were a chub club.
She's not going to. Barbara, was I a
look at her there? You're not chubby there.
Not there, but in my life was I chubby.
There was a stage.
Thank you.
But it was.
I had a stitch.
Thank you.
I've had many stitches, actually.
It was college.
Yeah.
It wasn't this.
Yeah. Were you always dressed alike? Like, did
My mom
Often.
liked that.
Often.
Yeah.
Okay.
until we rebelled.
Yeah.
And it was fun to rebel. You know
And then
what I mean?
we took each other's clothes instead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Although now I
you
can't fit
did.
into her clothes.
Yeah.
and so.
I don't fit into mine. I love losing weight.
Are you joking me?
No,
You
no,
look
wait.
amazing.
I love losing weight, but here's the thing. But jeans are so hard. I feel like jeans are so hard
I'll
when
take
you have
you
a butt and
you
like
want me to
smaller
take you
waist.
jean shopping?
I don't want to go shopping.
Shall I just do what I do for Hoda and send you some jeans?
Oh my God, do you do?
Oh,
I'm
I
Hoda.
shop for Hoda
I'm
constantly.
the worst. It's jeans are so hard. Anyway,
We'll figure it
This
out.
is a first world problem.
Yeah,
I realize.
we were
And it's a great
figure it out.
problem. But I showed up today and I was like, look, I didn't have anything else to wear, and they're like, why are you wearing those?
I like
That's cute.
No, my jeans I wore here.
'Cause they didn't
They're
fit you.
bigger, yeah. But I was going for that really cool TLC vibe, like the
Totally.
baggy
Don't go
vibe. That's
chasing
what I was
waterfalls.
doing. Exactly. I love we're all the same age. My new book is called Love Comes First. It's out now. So you've had a couple books, right, together. So why this book? Why Love Comes First?
Okay, well, we wrote about sisters.
Being sisters was sort of always our inspiration because we were born with a partner. There's nothing better than having a twin.
Yeah.
So all of our first books were about sisters. And then our families started looking different than what we had grown up with. She had a boy.
Yeah. And she had a baby.
And I had a nugget.
Nugget.
And so then we wanted to write another book that wasn't solely centered on sisters, but more about how there's plenty of room for love. You can have your blood relatives, you can have your
Blended.
chosen family,
Yes.
and their love is infinite, and there's always room for more, and
Yeah.
that's what we wanted to encourage with
We
our
feel
kids.
like there's room for love in this world, and if you look at the
need.
there's a
Yeah.
need.
Yeah.
And if you see the way our kids act, they're just full of it. You know,
Yeah.
they know that love is infinite, and it's sort of
Adults jade them. That's the
100%.
thing. We ruin it. Yeah.
100%. So this is for all of them that are sort of showing us the way.
I love that because blended is so important too. And also, like, I didn't grow up around my brother and sister, but like, I had friends that became family. I think things become, that counts
your
as
family,
well.
and that matters
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. So you're doing a book tour, right?
We're
Yes.
going to Texas, girl.
Are you?
Oh yeah.
Later
get queso.
today.
Oh yeah, we are today.
day.
We're gonna
I'm
get queso.
so jealous. Whatever.
Remember when I brought you that big vat?
Remember that vat of queso?
That could've
You're
lasted a
my favorite
week.
guest. I know, for like families. I know. So wait, are y'all good at traveling together? Me and my sister are awesome at traveling together.
We're great.
We
at
love
traveling
it.
together.
We actually get there and they're like, okay, Mrs. Hager, here's your room. Mrs. Bush, here's yours. And we're like, oh, no, we'll forego the 2 rooms for the fantasy suite. You know?
Yeah,
like, we're like,
yeah. No, my sister and I are similar too. When we go on vacations, there's always so many of us too that we end up like packing, like going together. My sister and I, or Trish and I, end up going together all the time. But yeah, we always share a room.
Yeah, we
It's
share a
fun.
room.
Because you're not really in the room a ton. You're working or you're
Yes.
visiting whatever city you're in.
and
So-
it's fun to be with each other.
Yeah.
It gives us a slumber party. That
It's
we
the
don't get
road
to
trip
have.
that we've been desperate for.
Exactly.
I love a road trip.
We do too.
Yeah. Okay, so what are some of your favorite cities, your favorite moments that you've been to?
Well, we like going to Texas.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
go to Texas this weekend and be with our mom for her birthday.
That's exciting.
And we're really excited that there was a Texas Rangers win, so we'll...
Yes.
Did you celebrate?
I didn't celebrate. I've been like, my household has been weird with fighting sickness, so I didn't celebrate. I wasn't watching. I was just being single mom taking care of kids.
It feels like people didn't watch, but we watched.
We did.
Yeah,
We
I
were
didn't
in.
get to watch. I was so bummed, but I had, we have this whole group, text group of sports ball people. And
Sports ball.
Well, it's our fantasy league.
Sports
I'm
balls.
into fantasy
Yeah,
football
I
now.
know.
Yes.
I heard you were.
Hardcore.
What's your team
Just
name?
lost my quarterback. Oh, the red flag collectors. You know, because they throw yellow flags. And I collect red ones. Anyway, I had to get a new quarterback. Whatever. I'm super proud of the Rangers.
I know.
though.
Isn't that awesome?
This is very cool. Yeah,
good.
that's how I found out, was via text. But I have to say, Schwarzenegger was just here, Arnold, and he said the craziest story that I did not know. He broke your grandma's ankle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the
Leg?
90s.
And she wasn't super young, so that would
No.
hurt. Yeah.
He went sledding with our grandfather.
And no, grandmother.
No.
No.
He ran into
grandma.
Granny on
yes.
the sled.
By the way, that whole, like, they went sledding? Like, can you imagine? Like, 2 75-year-olds being like, hey, Arnold, let's sled.
Kind of love it. I kind of love your family just for that. That's kind of amazing.
Just, like, I can't get my head really wrapped
He
around
said she
that.
took it like a champ, though.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
we
we
would
all
expect
would.
nothing
She
less.
would.
She definitely did.
Yeah. Strong woman.
I think she liked having stories to tell, too.
And not many people can say
one.
that.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy. I probably would have made something up too. He got very angry at dinner. And he, no,
Totally.
So you share a name with that girl. Like, so that was that ever hard growing up?
It was awkward.
Yeah.
Because she was the
first
president's
lady.
wife.
I do remember
when she
that.
was in second grade.
So like I would call Domino's and think I was really responsible and order pizza, and they would hang up on me, think that I was prank calling.
Yes.
Because that was really the prank calling.
I was like, did you prank call?
I mean,
totally
definitely.
pranked call.
Prank call. We loved.
I loved.
I want a prank call soon.